I have a top tip for you. It's a paper that I'm really loving at the moment. I've been loving it for a while and it's super cheap. It is this paper from Ikea called Mala, and it is about 45 centimeters high, so it's just a little bit more than an A3 page, and it's 3 meters long. So if we're talking in terms of A3 pages, that would be the equivalent of about 100, and it's only $6. So that would make each of those A3 sheets about 6 cents each, which is super cheap. And it's actually a really nice paper to draw on. I use it primarily for like my morning sketches that I like to do in the morning, and for warm-up sketches or just for whatever. And it's a really smooth cartridge paper, and I like drawing on really smooth paper because it, is just nice to glide over with the pencil and whatever. But it takes wet media pretty well. I've used watercolor, ink, gouache paint. Definitely it takes well because it doesn't get too wet. You wouldn't want to get it too saturated because it would sort of break up basically if you did that. But for all the dry media particularly, it's great. So charcoal, pastel, pencils, I've used marker pens. I've really used basically everything on it, and it behaves pretty well. So I just kind of roll it like this as I go along. I just keep rolling it out as I go. Initially I was going to tear it off, but yeah, I just use it rolling along. I go like this. I'll give you a better shot of what I've done on it, but it's a great buy. The catch is you find it in the kids department at Ikea, because they sell it with these A-frame easel type things with a rope across the top that you can hang it off, and kids can just kind of pull it down and draw all over it, and then it can be torn off and whatever. But yeah, that's where you find it, not where the other stuff is, in the kids department. So it's my top tip, but I'll show you what I've got in this one. So initially when I bought this paper, I was just going to tear it off as I used it and just use it. It's just cheap paper to tear off. But then I started drawing them side by side, and I really liked the look of it and the idea of them overlapping and just forming this massive lineup of figures. And it was really just like a daily sketch, my morning sketches, which I love to do every morning, or if I wanted to just warm up for a sketch or try something out, or just sometimes I just need to draw just to calm my brain or something. Anyway, and it's great, and you can't be too precious about it because it's just so cheap, and that's really important because sometimes using expensive paper can be intimidating and you can start being really careful and stuff, whereas this is just cheap stuff. So that's my top tip.